endless possibilities. Be smart and don't you waste this opportunity. No, no matter your religion, no matter your country, from the moment you pass through, you begin. The whole of be one community. Welcome to Pelican Property. Whenever you hear them talk about style and class and excellence, that away. Academics more than performing now. So welcome to Pelican Property. Been leaving our mark on the world from 19 oh long till today. And now your turn. So welcome to the family. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican. So welcome to Pelican Property. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican. Proud Pelican, so we are proud Pelican.
Good morning, Pelicans. Welcome back to day 2 of orientation. Welcome to Pelican Property, as the song says. How are we feeling this morning? Good? All right, so like I consider a show of hands of persons who are here for day 1. Day 1 people. So we're ready for day 2. No? Ah, okay. All right, so just before we start, we have a very short program this morning before the orientation village opens and before you get to do your campus tours and your other activities. Lots of prizes, lots of surprises, a host of things will be happening today on day 2 as well. So in the tent today is going to be pretty short, all right? So just before we kick things off this morning, I want to just do that, a quick little shout out, right? We're good with a little shout out? We're all right with a little shout out? We're ready to remind everyone that we are proud UE Pelicans. Are we proud to be UE Pelicans, by the way? We're proud to be Pelicans, right? All right, so let's just do a quick call, a quick chant, all right? So, like we did yesterday, we know the chant now, right? UE, UE, UE. UE, UE, UE. I like this. We're ready. This side ready. That side here. Oh, no, never there here yesterday. We don't remember. We're ready. My side over here. We're ready for the chant. We're ready? Yes? All right. So let me just come over to this side. My side over here. I know we're ready. I know we're ready. But this side seems to need to wake up a little. All right. So we're going to do a quick chant. After 3, my side on ready? All right, I'm hearing them now. All right, after 3, Yui, Yui, Yui. Yui, Yui, Yui. 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 Love that for me. All right, give yourselves a hand. Awesome. So up first this morning, we have an important message. You know, digital protection, data protection rather, is something that is very important. We're living in the age of technology. We're living in the age of social media, content creation, posting selfies, all of that. So there are some rules that we need to be guided by as university students. So up first, we have an important message about your digital safety. Please welcome Mr. Dr. Patrick Anglin. He will be sharing how to protect your digital footprint here at the UMONA and just generally. All right, so please make Dr. Patrick Anglin welcome.
Thank you very much. Morning, everybody. Only sound, sir. Morning, everybody. I liked the chant a while ago. So many years ago when I was on campus as a student, we used to have a chant that we used to do, and I'm going to share it with you. You don't mind? Wake up, no man. I was on Taylor Hall. Or the Taylor Rights. All right. All right, so you're going to say what I say, all right? Before I start my presentation, and I only have 10 minutes. So you're going to repeat after me. Everywhere we go. No, man, come on, man. Come on, man. Pressures. Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are. So we tell them, we are the pelicans, mighty, mighty pelicans. Oh, eh. All right, again. Everywhere we go, people want to know who we are. So we tell them, we are the pelicans, mighty, mighty pelicans, rough, rough pelicans, tough, tough pelicans. Oh, yeah. All right, so when you all start your sporting activities, you can use that as a cheer, all right? How it sound? God. All right, so my presentation for the next couple minutes or so is really titled Protecting Your Digital Footprint while you're taking advantage of you digitally. So we have put in place an office to deal specifically with these issues. We've put it in place not just because of the 193 countries in the UN, 160 of them have put a government mechanism in place to oversee data protection for their citizens, and Jamaica has done that. Not just because there are massive fines to be paid when there is a breach, not just because people can go to prison for breaching these laws, not just because of that, but because we recognize that you matter and you are important. So I want to share some tips with you. But one of the first things I want you to understand is that data is not just about numbers. Data is really your identity. It is your reputation and even opportunities that can pass you by or that you can take advantage of. And therefore, you must take protecting your identity seriously. I realize that a lot of cell phones are around these days. In fact, we are recording these sessions. One of our responsibilities to you is to ensure that we protect those recordings. We protect your information. So there are some common misconceptions I want to disabuse you of. Many persons say, well, I have nothing to hide. Guess what? When you step out of your bathroom and you step into your bedroom, do you step out of your house without getting dressed? Think about it. Well, fully dressed. We all have something that we don't want everybody to know about us. Another misconception is that only big entities like UE, NCB, Scotia, only those persons get hacked. The truth of the matter is that there is a red X on your backs even now. Your information is being mined, it is being combined with other information, and it's being sold. So you have to be very careful how you go about sharing that information yourself and protecting it. Now, there are some real-life consequences to not protecting your information. And I'm speaking to you now, students. In the real world, students have actually lost scholarships because information that they have shared online is inappropriate. And that's them. However, let us say that you have a device, a cell phone, a laptop, and it gets into the wrong hands. The information on that device can actually lead to persons stealing your identity. So we are trying to ensure that you understand these things and you are aware of the consequences. But not only that, the same way we say to you, if you are at the bus stop and you see a taxi or any vehicle which comes up, you look inside because you need to know who is inside that vehicle. And if you feel uncomfortable, you don't enter. Does that make sense? Yeah? So it's the same way. I want you to start thinking now before you share information online. In fact, I want you to start thinking before you even share information face to face. I want you to start thinking about using strong passwords on your devices. And a strong password is a password which has more than 10 characters inside there. Uppercase and lowercase, as well as alphanumerics and other characters. But I also want you to pause before you click on links. Now, the university sends you information through our messaging platform called MonaMessaging. Try to read to understand what is taking place. But also importantly, sometimes you will get an email from somebody who purports to be a bona fide member of the university community. It happens. That's called phishing. I want you to stop, I want you to pause, and I want you to read those messages, even if it is coming from our email domain, which is uwy.edu. You stop and you think about it before you click, because sometimes somebody has stolen somebody else's identity and is using that to get your information. Are you with me? Okay. Now, we have expertise at the university to deal with these things. Your first point of contact is your Office of Student Services. And for technical matters, it is the Mona Information Technology Services. But there is another office that you can reach out to, just in case you are unsure about how to deal with privacy matters. And that office is the University Data Protection Office. And I'm going to give you 10 characters which represent our email address. It is dpo@uwy.edu. What is our email address? Come on, help me. What is our email address? And if you're unsure about anything at all in relation to privacy, reach out to us. We are here for you. We will come to you or we'll invite you over. Now, some tips. Each of us has an ID card. Your ID card has a yellow background. Mine has a red background. But it contains the same information elements. I want you to protect this identification card because it contains your personal information. And if somebody gets a hold of it, immediately they understand your ID number. And that ID number unlocks many things across the campus. Combined with a password, it unlocks our learning management system, which tells us everything about you in terms of your academic progress, courses. But it also unlocks our student admin system that you can see, because we do provide you with the service that you can go and check for yourself. But if somebody gets a hold of that ID number, they can find out about your private information. Remember, not just big organizations have something that they want to keep private. All of us have something we want to keep private. When you're filling out a form on campus, you must ask the person who gives you that form, where is this information going to be kept? Who is going to be using it? And at the end of the use, what is going to happen to it? That's hard copy information. When you go into computer labs, because we do still have labs, when you use a computer and you have to log on using your ID number, you make sure that you log off before. Because if somebody steals your identity, it's going to be difficult to prove that you are not the entity or you're not the person who is responsible for anything that that identity commits. That's a problem. But off campus, you're going to be using social media, for example, and other technologies. Be careful how you use these. Remember, as I said to somebody this morning, whenever you wear a university image on you, on the t-shirt, on your ID card, you automatically represent the institution. And that representation is serious because people use that image to also misrepresent the institution. So when you go on social media, do not take a picture of your lecturer in class and post it without their consent. Do not take a photograph of your fellow students and post it to your social media account without their consent. The university already has a social media presence which we manage, and we're very serious about it. I am not speaking about the stick yet. This is the carrot section. But there are penalties when you as students breach our privacy policy. And we do have a very serious privacy policy. Our privacy policy is located on our website or it's located on social media. We are on Facebook, the older people, Instagram, and Twitter. And our handle, very simple, very easy, University DPO. What's our handle? That's our handle. What's our email address? dpo@uwi.edu. So I'm going to wrap up now because I think my time is up. But what is your role? What is your responsibility? The first thing, do not share information without consent. Think before you act. Even your information, think before sharing. Turn off check-ins on social media. You don't want somebody who is following you to always know where you are. If you have a device, a laptop, a cell phone, which is misplaced, report it immediately because it is going to have information. Enable remote wiping on these things so that you can remotely wipe them if they're elsewhere. And this is an important one. When you start classes, you're going to be placed in groups. You're going to be in lecture rooms. You're going to be in lecture theaters. You're also going to be a part of assignments. Respect the privacy of the people with whom you interact. Remember, just because it looks good doesn't mean it's okay to share it. Our contact information, again, what is our email address? dpo@ui.edu. And we are on social media for the older folks, Facebook, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. What is our handle? University DPO. So, my final thought. Data protection is not about fear. It's about freedom and control. Exercise your freedom responsibly and take control. And I'm going to end there But I'm going to end where I started. Everywhere we go. Come on, let's start again. Everywhere we go. Again. Everywhere we go. This side. Everywhere we go. Come. Everywhere we go. People want to know who we are. So we tell them. We are the pelicans. Mighty, mighty pelicans. Rough, rough pelicans. Tough, tough pelicans. Oh, yeah. That's my time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, Dr. Anglin. And again, he would have shared vital tips for being smart online. So I hope you took note. I hope you recorded that email address and the handle at DP, at data protection, at DPO, at University DPO, right? Right, Pelicans? At University DPO is what Dr. Anglin said, right? Okay, great. All right, next up, we are going to take a look at how you can unlock the UE systems that will power up your student experience. This is going to be a quick video, and this will be followed by greetings from the Mona Library. So please turn your attention to the screens.
Good day, and a warm welcome to the University of the West Indies Mona Library, your gateway to knowledge, research, and discovery. Before we begin exploring, here's the first and most important step: access to our libraries. Students and staff members are required to present a valid UE ID upon entry. If you are a new student who has not yet received your identification card, you may present your official UE acceptance letter for temporary access. Visitors and special guests will be guided by our security personnel on entry requirements. Once inside, you will notice the circulations area. This is your first stop for general assistance. The friendly staff here can help with borrowing and returning material, renewing loans, managing fines, or answering queries about your library account or any information relating to the library. We may also invite you to make full use of our reference services. Our dedicated librarians are trained to assist you in locating articles in our extensive collection of journals and databases, narrowing down your research keywords for better results, learning effective strategies for searching material, whether in print or online, providing guidance on citation styles and academic writing support. The Mona Library is more than just one building. We are a network of specialized libraries and units designed to meet the needs of different faculties. The main library serves the humanities, education, and social sciences. The Science and Engineering Branch Library serves the Faculty of Science and Engineering. The Medical Branch Library serves the Faculty of Medical Sciences. The Law Branch Library serves the Faculty of Law, and the Western Jamaica Campus Library serves our students in the Western Jamaica campus. We encourage you to take part in our library tours. A great way to learn the layout, explore different sections, and discover hidden study spaces and resources you may otherwise miss. Some of the key areas you'll find in the Mona Library include quiet study zones for concentrated work, group study rooms for collaborative projects, computer labs for research and assignment, printing, photocopying, and scanning services. The Learning Commons, a modern, flexible space for technology-assisted learning. Our services are here to support your academic journey. UWILink, our powerful search tool that connects you to millions of scholarly resources locally and worldwide. Our interlibrary loan system borrows material from other institutions if they are not readily available here at the library. Ask a librarian service, online and in-presence assistance whenever you need guidance. Or information literacy sessions. These are workshops that are geared towards improving your research skills. Special exhibits and displays showcasing our collections and cultural heritage. These are done by the West Indies and Special Collections Unit. At the UWI Mona Library, we are committed to helping you succeed. Whether you are finding your first research article or completing your final year thesis.
All right, I hope you paid attention to that video, Pelicans, because guess what? Remember when you're here at UWI, you're here to read for your degree, right? We're here to read for our degrees, yes? All right. So it's that the library is a very, very important resource for you. And you know the library is open 23 hours a day just for you, right? Because again, you're here to read for your degree. All right, so next up, we are going to be having chapel chats. Of course, life at the University of the West Indies is more than just about academics. It's more than just about the parties. It's more than just about all of that, right? It's about balance. It's about our values. It's about community and sharing as a community and coming together as a community. So to share more about the chaplaincy, I'm going to ask you to make welcome Reverend Dr. Stephen Samuels.
I'm going to take it out first and put it back. Well. It's good to be here. I am Stevenson Samuels, and some of you have already seen me, okay? But we're going to talk about chaplaincy right now. And to talk about chaplaincy, you're going to help me to vibe up the thing. So what I want you to do now is to just say these notes after me. It says, oh, hey, you think you can manage that? All right, let me hear this side say, oh, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Sure, you can't enter university choir now. And them sound good, you see, make sure you be a part of that. What about this side right over here? Let me hear you say, oh, let's go. Sure, nobody no man. So, hey, you're not going to do it with me now, all right? So I'm going to do the first part, and then you are going to do the second part, and then we're going to introduce the chaplains to you. So it says, you make me stronger. Come again, come on. You make me stronger. Music. Of course. Yeah, your sister him now sing it better than you do. All right, pull up the music. All right, so I'm Stevenson Samuels, and I'm one of the chaplains here, okay, at the University of the West Indies. We have some other chaplains, and chaplains do all kinds of things that we want to introduce you to. Listen to some great things that we do. We take you on retreats, and let me tell you something. When you go on a residential retreat, it's usually the best experience you will have in your entire life. That's what people my age say. Boy, the best time I had in my life was when I went on a retreat. So you will want to go to that. And then we offer spiritual support to you because there are different aspects of a human being's life. You know, academics is really just 1 out of 5. All right? So if the other aspects are not turn up,
then you're going to have a negative impact on the academics. So just make sure you get the spiritual support that you really need, because your spiritual development is as critical as your academic development. Then we have bereavement and grief support when you have loss of life of a family member or a student in your class. We give you worship opportunities like none other. You come to the chapel and you get some real good inspiration. We do community building, interfaith facilitation, exploring some ethical issues that you're grappling with. They say that when you become a young adult, then you begin to process ethics and integrity and values and so on. And hey, what better persons to help you to do that than a chaplain? And then we also officiate services for you. If you have baby, we bless them, sure, christen and thing. And then if you're going to get married, we do that for you. You know them little thing there? Because a lot of you you're going to find your life's partner right here, just like me. Yeah, my friend in a uni became my 35-year-old people. So, so some of you, it's the same thing that is going to happen right here. I found her in my accounts class. Woohoo! So, that's going to happen to you. Listen, we don't want to talk no more. We want the people who they are, so the chaplains, to just tell you a quick thing about what they do. Natalie is here. Come, Nats. Let's hear from you. And then others will come right after you. Thank you very much.
Morning, everyone. Welcome to the University of the West Indies, and congratulations for arriving. But while you are here, the Anglican community wants you to know that you have a home here at the University Chapel itself. We offer church services every single Sunday, but you have to write down the time. At 7 a.m. Every single Sunday at 7 a.m., there is an Anglican worship service at the University Chapel itself. And then we offer opportunities for you to engage. And so we have our weekly pizza and study. And it is what it sounds like. I bring the pizza, you bring the topics. We talk about how faith and life intersect. And particularly as you are journeying through your academic studies, how you are journeying and growing in faith, even as you are preparing yourself for leadership and success in the wider world and community. And then for some of our students, we also have outreach ministries to the Open Arms Drop-In Center on Windward Road, as well as by the Augusttown Primary School. So I look forward to meeting with you under the tent outside by the chaplain's office booth, and I pray that God will grant you every success as you journey through the University of the West Indies. Congrats again, everyone.
Okay, good morning, everyone. I am Karen Durant-McSweeney, and I am the Methodist chaplain here at the university. Welcome to the University of the West Indies. You have done well, you have come this far, and you will make it through to the end, right? Everyone is going to graduate 3 years from now, some of you more, the ones doing medicine, maybe 5 years from now. But we are very happy to have you. So the Methodists, the services that we offer, we have worship at the chapel every first Sunday at 9:15 a.m. It's a communion service, and also we have a WhatsApp group. So when you come to the tent and you give me your number, I add you to the WhatsApp group, and every morning you receive a devotional so you can start your day by reflecting upon God. And this continues throughout the year. Even when you're on break, we continue to send you those devotionals every morning. So it is throughout the year. Also, I want to invite you on Sunday, the 21st of September, we will have a welcome service for tertiary students at the Providence Methodist Church in Ligonier. That's the closest Methodist church to campus. And so when we are not at the chapel, students go there and worship. and people come and pick you up. So if you tell me you want to go to church, I get someone to come and pick you up. And we offer other services. Even if you want somebody to take you to the supermarket or you want help with something else, we have persons to help you. So welcome to the university, and I'm looking forward to working with all of you. And I want you to remember this verse: I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Repeat it after me. I can do all things who strengthens me. May God bless you all.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am Charmaine Daly, the Moravian chaplain. It's good to have you at UWI, and as a proud alumna of this noble institution, I am happy that you have chosen to be here. So I am here now serving as one of your chaplains, as the Moravian chaplains, as I have said. And we are not only here to serve Moravians, we are here to serve every single individual who needs the service of a chaplain. One of the things about us Moravians, we love to meet and worship and eat. So once you're around us, you're going to get food. I want to ensure that I connect all the Moravians and anybody else who want to be a part of the Moravian Church to the Moravian churches in the corporate area here in Kingston and St. Andrew, so that you can align yourself with the church family and ensure that you worship and eat. We meet and we eat. We're always eating. So I look forward to meeting you under the tent, in the village out there. Also, on fourth Sundays, every fourth Sundays, we meet in the chapel, in the UWI Chapel at 9:15 for our worship services, and we look forward to connecting with you. Again, I said, not only Moravians, but anybody who wants to be with us. There are so many other things that we offer in terms of services, but because the time is short, we allow you to come to the village, meet with us at the chaplaincy booth, and you will hear much more about us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. God bless you.
Well, well, well. You know, the chaplaincy team is a real team. Them have long one, white one, black one, short one. And I am Verna Cassell, the short one. But listen, you don't even hear the Cassells. So say anti-rev. What you say? Anti-rev. That's all you need to say. Now, since me so short, me need a whole heap of help. So, the Hope United Church, just down on Old Hope Road there, by Mona school there, that congregation is the one that give me all the support to make up for me little self, okay? So, on second Sundays, every month, at the 7 o'clock service, you have Anglican, but at the 9:15 service, you have the United Church. Me won't bother say about United Church in Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. Me just say United Church. And United Church is United Church, so all of you can come. And Hope United, they come there, and they support me. Usually after the service, we have something to eat and we have something to chat about whether the sermon was worth listening to or we want to add to the sermon. And those persons who need some assistance, we have packages. And again, is Hope United Church give them the packages. Because me can't carry all of them packages they come. But they have it there and you can go there. And on Thursday evenings, they have the Bible study, and you will be on a WhatsApp group and all of that. But listen, not listen too much. All you have to do is to pass by the chaplaincy place out there, and they have a QR code. You all know more about QR code than me. So even if you don't want to go and sign your name, You just take the QR code, you look on it, and you send the information. And tutus, we are with you. My dear, it is good to see so many of your young ones. When I came in and they were playing something, you know, I felt like moving a little. But that was those days when I used to dance and that sort of thing. But now it's these days. And when I see all of them put up a foot here and put it out there and say, welcome to Pelican. I say, yes, welcome to Pelican. All are young, but you young. And listen, it's not just welcome. Do well here. God bless you. I love you.
Good morning, Pelicans. My name is Bede Mullins. That's B-E-D-E, Bede Mullins, and I'm the Catholic chaplain. We heard yesterday that UE is a place of new beginnings and unimaginable transformations. And that's even true in the buildings of this place. Jesus turned water into wine. UE turned a rum distillery into a chapel. That's what our chapel was before it came all the way here from Trelawney. And what we're about as chaplains is to help you undergo the transformation that inevitably happens while you are at university from the raw material that you are, the product of your society and your upbringing, into something of your own, into a person of spiritual intelligence who has a view on God, the world, and yourself. So, in addition to all the services that have been mentioned already, as Catholics, we offer Mass each Sunday at 11:30. That's in the chapel every Sunday except the third Sunday of the month. We have community building excursions out to places like Holywell, other parts of the island. We have plenty of opportunity for coming together, meeting, discussing, thinking about what it is to be a human being in this world and what it is to come to know and love the God who made us. So God bless you all as you carry on this week, and I hope to see you soon.
Hey, thank you very much. We are just about ready to hand over at this time, but I really would like to say a big thanks to the chaplains, and we want you to know that when you go outside, you're going to get really thirsty, okay? The sun is hot out there, and there's no AC. So listen, we have provided free drinks for you, okay? So if you come by the chaplain's booth, we want you to make sure that you refresh yourself, keep yourself hydrated. We have water, and we have different flavor juices. You will want to come and enjoy the booth out there. And you see, when you come out there, come drink the juice, why you sign up at the same time, yeah? So don't just come and drink and walk away. We want you to make sure that you get that QR code, or we have hard copies that you write on. Remember that my presentation or my service is third Sunday. That's third Sunday at 11:15 at the chapel. I am the Pentecostal chaplain. God bless you, brother. See you later.
Pelicans, let's be honest, who else thought this was going to be the calm, quiet part of the morning? We're pleasantly surprised, right? Big up to the chaplains. And just for your information, when you're doing your tours a little bit later, or if you did a part of your tours yesterday, you will recall that the chaplain's office is located, we know where KFC is, right? Everybody know where KFC is, right? We know where BK is. The chaplain's office is right there. So if ever you feel the need to get some of that energy, to get some advice, the chaplain's office is located right there beside KFC and Burger King. All right, so let's give another round of applause for the chaplains of the University of the West Indies. Awesome. All right, moving right along, we are now going to look at safety on the campus. Of course, safety is one of those other non-negotiable things here at UMONA. So to guide us through the security protocols, the safe spaces, and give us some commuting tips to keep us safe while we travel to and from school, please make welcome Mr. Marlon Nesbeth, who is from the Campus Security Office. Mr. Nesbeth?
Thank you. Good morning. Morning, Pelicans. If you notice, I said that with pride, because I have been here too. I've been in your seats as you are now. I graduated twice from the university. It's a proud moment. Make sure you embrace it. I must big up Reverend Dr. Samuels and his team. I feel energized, but unfortunately, you did such a good job. I don't see the audience. I guess they are very apprehensive and worrying about security, right? Well, we are here to allay your fears because guess what? We're going to do this together. We're going to do this together. And when I leave at the first place I'm going is to the chaplaincy booth. You know why? We want to work together with them to make sure you're safe. Because guess what? Prayer and faith does it all. All of you come here from families that grow you like that. We know we Jamaicans especially are. And I'm sure it's no different in the Caribbean diaspora and wherever else you are from. The fact is, we are Christian-minded people, and we mustn't lose sight of that. So in the midst of your academic pursuit and the fun that goes with it, the partying and everything else, we will remain spiritual. So on behalf of my department and the wider management of the University of the West Indies, I bid you welcome again. Pelicans, that's what you are. Great set of students. I want somebody though, and I hope a mic is in the audience. Ready, organizers? I want somebody to relate with me today for a prize what that term pelican, I will acknowledge by a show of hands who that person will be. What that term pelican really means, but more so what it means to you. So I'm waiting. We're not leaving out here unless somebody, all right, we'll just call on somebody. So I'm hoping that somebody will raise their hand. And remember, there's a good prize awaiting. You'll have to pick on somebody. Somebody, save the day, please. All right, so I'll go in the middle section right here. It's not good to be in the middle, you know. Who has the mic for the audience? You see, why I'm doing this more than anything else, I want us to appreciate how we will be working together. We'll be working together to make you Pelicans the safest bunch of students this academic year. Last year we had challenges. We overcame them. We put systems in place. This year, we are on a good platform. You won't be having these challenges because we are here to protect you, to safeguard you. You choose one, anyone. And this is no wrong or right answer. Tell me what you appreciate from the term pelican. What really does it mean to you?
So a pelican soars and it guides, and what being a pelican means to me. First off, coming to the University of the West Indies, I will be able to spread my wings and glide. My faculty is law, and through that I can reach various individuals. I can make a difference in my community, and I hope to make a difference at the University of the West Indies.
So you see, we are still apprehensive. That's the reason, you know, because she knew it. She knew it. So whatever class, whatever course you're doing first, you're going to get an A, okay? I'll talk to the lecturer on it for you. But certainly, it is very integral to us. We have somebody else who want to try? While the person waits to try, I want to also remind all of you Pelicans that we'll be going first to the MonaMedia service because they're offering food, okay? When I was here as a student, we'd find all the events around campus that offer refreshments. Go ahead, please.
All right, so as we know, Pelican Soar, right? And they're those fantastic birds to me. Well, for myself, as a person, I'm studying biochemistry in the Faculty of Science and Technology, and being at UA is one of the best decisions that I have made. I've been accepted by various universities, but I chose the U. All right. So I just want to.
We got the essence of it. So guess what? Both of you students, any day next week you choose between 8 and 4:30, come by the campus security office. It's upstairs the assembly hall. Upstairs the assembly hall. Ask for Miss Danielle Walters and you will be gifted something, okay? Something that you will relate with. Believe me, you will. Well, just to mention something about the word pelican, and it's a bird, it's on the coat of arms of the University of the West Indies. The thing that jumps out to me is the nurturing component. And that's what we're here for. Chaplaincy is here. I did say that. Oh, they're already inspiring me. The fact is, we are here to take care of you, to make you safe, physically, emotionally, spiritually. We'll take care of you. It is our business, and I'm stressing that our business, because what we're seeking to do moving forward, and we started that discussion mainly last semester, but going forward, it is our business. We will be working through the situations, fixing the security apparatus, making sure it works for you. Certainly the staff too, but it's you we are focused on today. Telling you a little bit about the security component, we have 3 layers. We have the JCF Mona Police, and they are situated to the south of this tent here, I would say southeast. Half the beaten track, but they are down there in a nice building. But they are around campus. And the Mona Police, bearing in mind that they have limitation in numbers and other resources, they are supported by the JCF Beat Officer and Patrol Division through P-STEP, that they have officers here on campus during the weekdays. And that is further bolstered by the mounted troop division. So sometimes you'll see horses parading around with police officers on them. It is to safeguard you. We did an assessment of the security needs, and we realized the campus apparatus had some shortcomings. So we asked the JCF to provide some other layers, and they did. So they traverse a wider, the mounted troop that is, a wider areas of campus that are, we understand, susceptible to issues, but the BOPD are mostly internal, going through to the faculties, the eateries and so on that you would normally be at. So then we have the campus police, and that's the team I lead. Mr. Ellis, seated right there, is the operations supervisor. The campus police also does patrol, but more importantly, they manage the campus security operations. To the extent they are there, they are the ones you call if you have a problem to attend to. And they also provide, important, which I'll speak to a little bit some more, escorts for you. I'll speak to you about that some more. It is very important that you know that. Then we have King Alarm, and they are the guys you see outside the tent and across campus otherwise. They are mostly static, but they too also have response capabilities. They do patrols to make you safe. You, our students, are also a critical layer. So we're adding a fourth layer, because here we want to have you understanding your own security, being responsible for it, but also if you can relate with what happens in the wider communities where we have neighborhood watch programs, we want you to see yourself in that light. So you're there traversing across campus and you see something suspicious. Doesn't have to be you that is aimed at. It can be a colleague or it's just general. We want for you to call us. Those numbers will be shared with you momentarily also. Call us. Be the eyes on the ground so that effectively you work for all of you to be safer going forward. So we have some initiatives. And one of the first one we want to boast is that this campus, 650 acres of it, is covered by a surveillance system. Yes, we do have some breaks here and there, but we are working on that presently to pull out what the problems are and to make sure that they work as it should. But this system, the CCTV cameras, are monitored 24 hours daily by our campus security police through their monitoring system. They sit, they look at the cameras, and they don't only look to pick up what is happening, but they look to pick up possibilities. So they see suspicious persons come in our vehicles on the campus. They will cause the patrols, and we have the varying layers as I extended, to respond. So we mitigate any circumstance that they will seek to come and perpetrate on campus. So the police personnel and the security personnel generally are very active. They patrol, they move about. So you'll see them. Feel free to interface with them. Feel free to bring your issues to them. That's what they're there for. I ask that you do that respectfully in whatever circumstances it is, and you certainly will be getting back that in return, because they are trained like that. We have quick responses, motorbikes moving around from King Alarm. And I must tell you, the University of the West Indies pays dearly for these layers of security. So make sure you utilize it. We're also involved in campus security activities. So if there's a party and you're going there, we will be around to make sure you're safe. Looking at the issues that can attend to these events to make sure you are safe. And we offer, as I spoke of earlier, an escort service. Now this is critical. So you're in the library studying, as you ought to be, and you want to move from that library at 2 a.m. to your dorm, Rex Netterford, somewhere apart, eh? Just think about the space of the University of the West Indies campus. Very wide. Some areas not as lit as it should be, but I must commend the management department around those issues, that they have done a good job since the end of last semester to now to fit out a lot of these unlit areas. So we have better areas lit and so on now. But the fact is, whatever time it is that you choose to move back to your dorms, call the campus police security office. We will send an escort to take you there. Be mindful of that. We expect communication to flow, and to flow both ways. We are keen, very keen on communicating to you. So we do that through Mona messaging. I am advised that anybody bothers to read it, urging that you do when you see the security part pop up, because sometimes we do disseminate very important, very, very important items that come up that we know of that you would not. We also send out messages when issues occur that we need to respond to, for you to get a better appreciation of what is happening and where you are with it. So urging that you read the promulgations through Mona messaging. And of course, we see this as a you and we partnership, working together to make it work. We also communicate, and we'll be meeting with the guild, I think 2 weeks from now. We communicate regularly with them so that they can reach out to you. We'll be doing other aspects of social media engagement that we are building out now, so you can have a reach from us. But importantly, I know starting tonight, 7 p.m. I can recall, we'll be going to the various halls as they invite us to speak to you again. That's the reach we want to have, the continuous dialogue. And so it's not just here, and then the halls, and that's it. Throughout the semester, throughout the school year, we'll be reaching out to you. What I want to implore you to do, whatever the circumstances is, feel free to reach out to us, no matter what it may be. It may very well be that it is actually chaplaincy that needs to interface with you. But if you come through us, we'll direct you there. I'm just making a point as to what we could offer to get you to the right persons or place. If you come to us, we will help you to get there. One request from me, if there's no other request, wear your IDs. It's very important. It's a policy of the institution. It helps us, the security team, to differentiate between who are students, staff, and who may be undesirables. It's not easy to make the distinction otherwise. I came here since February of this year, and I was astonished to see some students, the way they are attired, their deportment. Now, I'm not stereotyping or anything, but when I saw that person, Mr. Ellis and I were patrolling, I had to stop them for them to, give me, pretty much assure me that they had good intentions, the way they carried themselves. I must tell you, these are some of the persons who are found to be behind the chapel, right behind the bookkeeper's inn, doing some weird stuff. Normally. I'm sure none of you, that type of person, is in this room now. But the fact is, when that person produced the ID to show that they were a student, astonished, yes, but if they had it from day one, we didn't have to have that type of interaction that they might not have liked. So we're asking, just rear your ID. That's a good start. Help us to look at the other persons who could be here unscrupulously to prey on you. So we're asking that you do that. We're asking that you observe around your surroundings. Be keen about this and report the activities on the person. Be vigilant. Remember, whatever you have, and I heard, when I was walking, I heard somebody speaking, I think it's the data protection after how you protect your data, but it goes also to how you protect your property. Unfortunately, your phones, your laptops will be stolen if you leave them unattended. Unfortunately, if you don't lock your room doors, somebody will slip in while you just go to the bathroom for a minute. Somebody will slip in and will move your valuables. So we're asking you to just pay keen attention to securing your own property and, of course, yourself. Asking also that you avoid disputes. So if there's a dispute brewing, just call us in. We'll nip it in the bud. We'll attend to it. We'll help you to resolve it. But we're asking that you, please, don't get into dispute. We know that it's a compact level we have here now with students from all over. There will be conflicts. There are differences in terms of socialization, etc., etc. But don't let it play out with you, with any individual. We know that you'll put your drinks in the fridge, somebody take it, drink it, whatever, does something with it. If you find that out, just report it to us. It's as simple as that. We don't have the hardcore outside policing issues on campus. It's those simple things that create the problems here. So don't get yourself caught in it and then you get yourself in trouble. Call us, we'll attend to them. So your attitude towards your own safety is key. You must develop that positive attitude. So some of you students will be going on excursions, you're going to clubs. Yes, we know that. But some of these areas, these surroundings, these establishments pose different types of dangers. And I would want to think that it poses a lot of dangers to the female more than anyone else. The fact is, these males out there will be seeking to prey on you when you go to these places. It's like a feeding tree. I've heard stories, I've worked in various areas and in corporate area here that these establishments are. Asking that when you do go to those places, you go in groups, make sure there's a designated person who won't be drinking too much, will be seen to your well-being. Make sure you have your plans in place as how you'll traverse to and fro. So you're leaving the club, you don't want somebody to be offering you a ride who you don't know. You have to put those things in place. So we're urging that you do that. Think seriously about your safety like that. Asking that you look at target hardening around yourself, as we call it. So you follow your instincts, you will see when something is not falling in place. So if you're taking an Uber or an InDrive, whatever the taxi service might be, relay the information of that particular vehicle to somebody around you, your friend, your family members, so that we can know what may have happened if something should happen. Not trying to scare you, but it's a stark reality. We have to prepare ourselves for that. Okay? And there's technology too. I suspect by now you would have heard of Rush Alert. It's a useful technological tool that you can use when you have an issue of security. You use your gadget, your phone, you have to register with it to alert. It comes to our monitoring station. I think there's a built-in component for it to go also to who you want in terms of family or friend. So it tells the story as to what might be happening to you and your location. It's a very good tool. From what I know, Mr. Ellis, they are at the booth. Rush Alert, set up there. Advise you to, because guess what? It's free to you. University of the West Indies pays that $750 for you. Not take nothing from you if you get it. Just need to have a smartphone. Urging that you do. Unfortunately, take-up has always been very low. But it's free. Better you have it and don't use it than need it and don't have it. Correct? Yes. They'll be offering also, at your own expense though, a panic button. So apart from the gadget, because somebody came up with the idea that you might not be able in a particular your phone might be grabbed from you. So you don't have the opportunity to go on rush alert. Or if it's a real-time incident, you don't have the ability to take out your phone and start to look for the app to activate. But there's a panic button system. You can buy the button. They'll explain all of that to you if you can afford to. That you can just have it on your person, your hands in your pocket, you just press the button same time, and there are alerts to the security systems and given location. Probably a little bit more advanced than Rush Alert for sure, but the same entity providing around it. So I think you could look at that if you can afford to. Your residence on hall or outside, some of you will be living outside in surrounding areas most likely. Keep your doors locked. Keep your windows locked. Don't keep valuables to include keys near open windows. And if you're leaving, don't. Country people alone do those things these days because country safe. They're going to leave the door open. Don't leave your key under your doormat or under flower pots and so on. That's the first place the would-be perpetrators look. So we believe that first-year students are most vulnerable than any other student on campus. Why? For more reasons than one. You're young, you're impressionable, you're just learning things. And we tend to think at ages 18, 19, thereabout, that you know everything already. Remember, I was there once, although I'm far removed. You know everything already. So guess what? You're infallible. Nothing can happen to you. It's not so. We think you're most vulnerable. And you guess what? You will follow others. Peer pressure, yes. Some of you will be engaged like that because guess what? It's what people tend to, I'm trying to come to grips still with the term university experience, because I seem to capture every single thing that you must be a part of it. You must be in the in crowd, you must be doing things, you must be going to a lot of parties, sometimes to the detriment of your studies. So I hope that won't be happening to you. But you must be there. But unfortunately, we find a lot of the time the youngsters, so you're the first year, you're most vulnerable because you want to run the road, but you don't know the road code. That's the point. So when you're going out there to do whatever, think about your safety first. We spoke a little about the laptops and the other gadgets that you're leaving as you in the library, under gazebos. Do not do that. Don't leave them unattended. Don't ask a stranger to look at whatever you have as your personal property. You will be making friends. So sit in groups. Do things in groups. That would be much better. So we are asking that you secure these things, your bank cards, your monies, etc. So going forward, we will be wanting to serve you even better. So we are enhancing around what we do and the capabilities. So this year, the university has decided to spend millions of dollars on upgrading the Central Security Monitoring Station, which is what we monitor 24/7, with software ability to put in panic alert systems. So you'll be on your hall and there'll be buttons around. You'll be going on pathways, walkways through to Rexdale or through to other places where the spines are. Even going from Scotiabank there to Irving Hall. We know there are areas that you traverse regularly that are vulnerable. So there will be panic buttons around these places that you can press. We expect to have those in by December. But the monitoring station, we expect the build out to account for that. So it's not just panic alert in terms of safety, but also in terms of fire. That you'll be able to press a button and place light up, camera system is affected, monitoring system sees exactly what is happening and knows how to respond. And then we'll be also building out the increase of the surveillance general across campus, LPR cameras at the gates to deal with those perps who come in with their cars. And we know some of these cars already. We're doing a good job, but we're enhancing that aspect of it as how we manage and monitor them on the campus. We'll be getting additional personnel at the campus security office and also vehicles and motorbikes. So you'll be seeing us going around because we are depleted right now. By the end of September to October, with 2 new vehicles going around for your own security purposes. Overall, we have at least 80 security personnel on the ground each day, each shift, pretty much. At night, it's a little bit less, but more than 80, really, it's about 90 during the days and a little less during the nights. But they are all around campus. And remember, we have a 650-acre campus. We have important and sensitive installations, so we have static guards around these places. We have them on your halls, static also, seen to your safety. So it might sound like a lot of numbers, but critically we man the places that are necessary like that. Again, critically, you have to play your own role because we can't be everywhere, 650 acres. Contact numbers, and I'm asking you, please, just note these. You'll be needing them, I can tell you. For the central monitoring station, the landline number is, and all of these numbers are 876 for the codes. 702-4334, monitoring station. 702-4334. The cell number there, 551-0136. 551-0136. And remember, the central monitoring station is manned 24/7. The Mona Police Post, 837-7192. 837-7192. The campus police, and again, apart from the monitoring station, we have teams that go around on patrols. 551-0134, that's 551-0134. King Alarm Base, 292-6686. 292-6686 or 292-3950, 292-3950, and of course there's always police emergency, 119. Now I will share a number with you also. I don't want to be apart from you. So my work number here, university pays for it. They are so kind. It's 587-0008. 587-0008. I give you this number because I want you to reach out to me when there are issues that need my personal attention. The fact is, there might be sensitive issues that you would not want to speak to the ordinary security personnel on. But you think, and I would encourage you to remember, you can always reach out to me for whatever it is. Again, I'll be working closely with the chaplaincy. The fact is, we are here to help you. We are the nurturing component of what the Pelican system really means. Right? So feel free. I hope you all got that number. Send me a WhatsApp if that's all you need to do at the time, or can do at the time, and I'll respond to you. That's it from me, and I thank you so much. Enjoy your stay here. I hope it is meaningful, that you never have to do a resit, and you get all the A's. God bless you. Thanks.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Nesbeth. Safety first always, right? All right, Pelicans, so we are now at the end of this leg of orientation. Isn't that great? I told you it was going to be short, right? It was short, not true? Yeah? All right, so we're almost at the end. I do just have a few announcements before I send you off into the orientation village and the host of activities that will be happening for today. Of course, over the past few days, you'd have met your UWI leaders, you'd have learned about the support systems here at UWI, and you've hopefully picked up some lessons that you will use throughout your university life and use throughout this year. So it's your turn now to put this into practice, to put all that you've learned over the past 2 days into practice. It is now your turn to lead with pride, the pride that is, of course, Pelican pride, and it is your turn to take care of yourselves and each other. There will be challenges, of course, because life as life does, right? But there will be challenges, but of course there will also be a lot of opportunities, and you are in the space and place for endless opportunities. I'm going to implore you, please, don't just go to class and go home. If everybody go to class and go home, at the end of the day, when you come out with the piece of paper that you're here for, you would not have had that holistic experience that will position you to take on global opportunities and take on global opportunities confidently. So ensure that you participate in all of the things here to participate in. Ensure that you take on all the opportunities. Ensure that you say yes. Now is the time when you say yes to all the things that you may have had an interest in or a passing interest in. Now's the time to learn about those things fully. Now's the time to participate in those 100 clubs and societies that we have here, or at least some of them, right? Now is the time to take on the academic support unit, go to the chaplaincy office. All of these things that we have here are for you to ensure that at the end of the day, you come out to be the best, the cream of the crop, the Pelican, right? And you can take on anything, anywhere, right across the world. Yes? All right, so now those announcements. So for the rest of the day today, here's what's going to happen. So our orientation village will be open now at 10:45. So as soon as you leave here, orientation village will be open. Remember that you need to scan your QR codes, grab your color-coded wristbands. Those are especially for your tours. And once you have your color-coded wristbands, you are going to make your way outside to right where the old library is, and you find your group with the similar color bands. Your tour guides will find you there. All right? Tours will start at 10, in about 3 minutes. So you ensure that you move through as best as possible and as quickly as possible. We have a live performance by Panorythm at 12:45. We have Red Day Sports Day activation happening just after that at 1 p.m. We have our Jiu-Jitsu. We have Heaven Jiu-Jitsu activation happening. They'll be doing a short session for persons in the open area outside. 1:30, we have that football match. So for persons who would have expressed an interest in being part of that football match takes place at 1:30. Match 1 is going to be between staff and freshers. That will be on the lawns adjacent to Marlene Hamilton. Marlene Hamilton is there. And 2:15, we have football match 2. That will be between Guild versus Freshers Team B. And that will also take place on the lawns adjacent to Marlene Hamilton. All right? The live performance. So at 3 p.m., we have our cultural club. They will be doing a live performance at 3 p.m., and that will be on the main stage in the Orientation Village. At 3:15, we will have Red Bull coming out in all their colors for you. At 3:30, we have the third football match, the winners' final field, the final showdown. This will be at 3 p.m. And at 3:30 p.m., we have the chant off. This will be in the Orientation Village, all right? So, jam-packed day today, day 2. A lot of things happening, a lot of things here for you. Remember also that after orientation finishes, or once orientation is done, then you have the official academic welcome that will take place on Thursday, September 11th. That's in the form of the matriculation and welcome ceremony. That will take place September 11th from 3 to 5 p.m. right here in the tent as well. So that will be your official academic welcome into the academic community. All right? So again, once you leave here, you ensure that you scan your QR code before you exit the tent. You get your color-coded armbands, and your color-coded armbands, you find the other persons with the same color right outside of the main library. Your tour guides will find you there. All right? So who's ready for the Orientation Village? Who's ready for day 2? Let me hear you now. We're ready for day 2? We're ready for day 2? Pelicans, you're ready for UE? Oh, no, sure, I'm not ready for, all right. I'm going to come back with this question. You will see me again, and I'll find out how ready you are for the university. But again, thank you so very much, Pelicans. Thank you so very much for your attention. I do hope you have learned a lot. The Orientation Village is now open, so ensure that you have fun today, you meet people today, you explore everything, and most of all, carry your Pelican pride with you. All right? Have an amazing first year. We'll be rooting for you.